The Kansas City Chiefs are once again dominating headlines, but this time, the attention is focused on a statement from Andy Reid that immediately sparked discussion across the football world. The announcement arrived unexpectedly and quickly became one of the most talked about developments surrounding the franchise. Fans, analysts, and rival teams began examining every detail, searching for clues about what it could mean for the future. Because Reid rarely makes dramatic public comments, the significance of his words felt even greater. The Chiefs have built a reputation as one of the NFL's most successful organizations, and any major announcement from their head coach naturally attracts attention. What made this situation especially interesting was the potential impact beyond Kansas City. Conversations rapidly expanded to include division rivals, particularly the Denver Broncos. As speculation intensified, many observers wondered whether the balance of power within the AFC West was about to shift once again. Andy Reid has spent decades earning respect throughout professional football. His leadership, consistency, and ability to build winning teams have made him one of the most accomplished coaches in NFL history. Because of that reputation, his statements often carry more weight than ordinary news. When Reid speaks about the future, people listen carefully. His recent announcement immediately generated attention because it appeared connected to the long-term direction of the Chiefs organization. Great leaders understand the importance of timing, and Reid has rarely been known for creating headlines without purpose. That reality led many observers to believe that his message carried deeper meaning. Fans recognize that important decisions within successful organizations often begin with clear communication from leadership. The announcement reflected confidence and ambition, qualities that have become central to Kansas City's identity. Those factors helped transform a simple statement into one of the biggest stories in football. The Chiefs did not become a championship organization overnight. Their success emerged through years of planning, development, and commitment to a clear vision. Andy Reid has played a central role in that transformation. His leadership helped establish a culture focused on preparation, accountability, and continuous improvement. The recent announcement appeared to reinforce those principles while also suggesting that the organization remains focused on future success. Great franchises rarely become satisfied with past achievements. Instead, they continue searching for ways to improve and maintain competitive advantages. Reid's message reflected that mindset. The announcement created excitement because it suggested the Chiefs are still thinking aggressively about what comes next. Such an approach has helped Kansas City remain among the league's elite teams despite increasing expectations. Fans viewed the statement as evidence that the organization remains committed to growth rather than simply protecting previous accomplishments. Within moments of the announcement, discussion spread throughout the Chiefs community. Supporters quickly began sharing opinions about what Reid's statement could mean for the future. Some interpreted it as a sign of confidence. Others viewed it as a declaration that the organization intends to remain dominant for years to come. Regardless of interpretation, one fact became clear. The announcement created excitement and renewed optimism among the fan base. Chiefs supporters have witnessed extraordinary success during recent seasons, yet enthusiasm remains as strong as ever. Reid's leadership has become closely connected to that success. Fans trust his judgment because of the results he has consistently delivered. The reaction demonstrated how deeply people believe in the direction of the organization. More importantly, it highlighted the influence Reid continues to have over public perception. His words possess the ability to energize an entire community almost instantly. While Chiefs fans celebrated the announcement, rival teams paid attention for different reasons. Successful organizations force competitors to remain alert, and Kansas City has consistently occupied that position within the AFC West. The Broncos, along with other division opponents, understand that any significant development involving the Chiefs deserves careful consideration. Reid's statement appeared to reinforce the idea that Kansas City has no intention of slowing down. That message naturally creates concern among teams attempting to close the competitive gap. Rival organizations spend years searching for ways to challenge established powers. When those powers demonstrate continued confidence and stability, the challenge becomes even greater. The attention surrounding Denver's reaction reflected the broader reality of competition within the division. Opponents recognized that leadership and organizational culture often determine long-term success. Reid's announcement reminded everyone why Kansas City remains the team others continue trying to surpass. Beyond the excitement and speculation, Reid's announcement carried a deeper message. Great leaders often communicate ideas that extend beyond immediate circumstances. The statement appeared to emphasize commitment, preparation, and confidence in the organization's future. Those themes have defined the Chiefs throughout one of the most successful periods in franchise history. Reid understands that championship cultures require constant reinforcement. Success can create distractions if organizations become too focused on previous accomplishments. His message suggested that Kansas City remains committed to growth and improvement despite already reaching impressive heights. That perspective resonated with players, coaches, and fans alike. The announcement was not simply about creating excitement. It reflected a philosophy that has guided the franchise for years. By reinforcing those principles publicly, Reid strengthened the foundation that continues supporting the Chiefs' pursuit of excellence across every level of the organization. Leadership becomes most meaningful when it influences the people closest to the situation. Inside the Chiefs' locker room, Reid's announcement likely carried significant importance. Players understand the value of clarity and direction, especially within organizations competing for championships. His message reinforced confidence in the team's future while reminding everyone of the standards required to maintain success. Veteran players appreciate leaders who communicate openly and consistently. Younger players benefit from understanding the expectations that define the organization. Reid's ability to provide that guidance has been one of the keys to Kansas City's sustained competitiveness. The announcement likely strengthened belief throughout the roster that the franchise remains focused on achieving even greater accomplishments. Such confidence can influence preparation, motivation, and overall team culture. Strong leadership often creates stability during periods of uncertainty, and Reid has repeatedly demonstrated that ability throughout his remarkable coaching career. Every major announcement creates an opportunity to consider what comes next. For Kansas City, Reid's statement appeared to signal the beginning of another important chapter. The organization has already achieved remarkable success, yet the message suggested that future goals remain just as ambitious. Great teams understand that sustaining excellence requires evolution. Strategies change, personnel changes, and circumstances change. However, core principles must remain consistent. Reid's announcement reflected confidence in those principles while pointing toward continued growth. Fans interpreted the statement as evidence that the Chiefs remain determined to compete at the highest level for years to come. That perspective aligns with the culture established throughout the organization. The excitement surrounding the announcement came from more than curiosity. It emerged from belief that Kansas City's best opportunities may still lie ahead. Such optimism continues driving expectations surrounding one of football's most respected franchises. The AFC West remains one of the most competitive divisions in professional football. Every team enters each season hoping to establish itself as the division's dominant force. Reid's announcement immediately influenced conversations about that ongoing battle. The Chiefs have consistently set the standard in recent years, forcing rivals to measure themselves against Kansas City's success. The statement reinforced perceptions that the organization remains confident in its ability to stay ahead. That reality creates pressure for opponents attempting to close the gap. Division races are often shaped by leadership, stability, and long-term vision. Kansas City possesses all three qualities, largely because of Reid's influence. The announcement served as another reminder of those strengths. Rival teams understand that defeating the Chiefs requires more than talent alone. It requires matching the culture and consistency that have become defining characteristics of the organization during its championship era. Andy Reid's announcement captured attention because it represented more than a simple headline. It offered insight into the mindset driving one of football's most successful organizations. The message reflected confidence, ambition, and a commitment to maintaining the standards that helped transform Kansas City into a championship powerhouse. Fans responded enthusiastically because they trust the leadership that has guided the franchise through years of achievement. Rivals paid attention because they understand the significance of strong leadership within competitive environments. Most importantly, the announcement reinforced a lesson that applies to every successful organization. Excellence is never maintained through past accomplishments alone. It requires continuous effort, clear direction, and belief in future possibilities. Reid's statement embodied those principles. The lasting significance of the announcement lies not in immediate reactions, but in what it revealed about the Chiefs' ongoing pursuit of greatness and their determination to remain among football's elite.